Hello, and welcome to the first lecture in our course entitled Cardiac Arrest, Hypothermia and Resuscitation Science. My name is Dr. Benjamin Abella. I am the Clinical Research Director for an entity called the Center for Resuscitation Science in the Department of Emergency Medicine at the University of Pennsylvania. Clinically, I am an emergency physician, but much of my career is devoted to the study of cardiac arrest. And this course, which is really designed as an introductory course for both the educated lay public as well as healthcare providers, is about my passion of studying and trying to improve survival from cardiac arrest. In this first lecture, I will introduce the topic of resuscitation science and some of the key issues surrounding CPR, defibrillation, and outcomes from cardiac arrest. Now, before I begin, as is customary with clinical science lectures, I thought it would be important to tell you a bit about myself with regard to where I've received research funding. We call this a conflict of interest disclosure. I'm employed by the University of Pennsylvania. I've received funding from a number of entities, including the National Institutes of Health, as well as the Medtronic Foundation and one industry source, Philips Healthcare. I've done some industry consulting for a company called Velomedics and another called HeartSign. And I do extensive volunteer work with the American Heart Association. So you should know a little bit about where my money comes from, but I am happy to tell you that I have no equity or any intellectual property in anything related to any of the topics I will share with you today or in subsequent lectures. And therefore, hopefully, I can give you an unbiased presentation of some of the science and some of the innovative approaches to cardiac arrest.
It's George Hettenbach from the Safety Department here at HUP, and I think that sharing the experience that I had here that took place, I had an actual cardiac arrest here when I first came into my office, right here in the hallway, and upon that taking place,